Agency owners, coaches, consultants, info product business owners who are making over $20,000 a month, I'm about to show you the exact blueprint to go from zero to over $100,000 a month from YouTube in 2026. And I know this works because using this exact system, I helped one of my clients, Lyndon. We took him from zero to over 50,000 subscribers. He's at 65,000 subscribers right now. He's made over $500,000 from YouTube, and he's also made over $70,000 in a single month completely organically, without any paid ads or doing any cold outreach.
We just hit 50,000 subscribers. We make over $70,000 a month from our YouTube channel. And Andrew has been a huge part of that.
You see, right now, you're probably burning thousands on paid ads every single month. You're battling no-shows and unqualified leads, giving your sales team a headache. And you're watching your profit margins shrink as ad costs keep climbing and keep rising. But what you need to understand is that the market has fundamentally changed from the last previous years. As you could see from 1972 compared to now, trust is at an all-time low. And people aren't buying from your current funnel where you're taking someone from a 1-minute ad to an 8 to 20 minute long VSL and then straight to a sales call. All this happens in under 1 hour. Your leads need to know you, trust you, and actually believe that you could get them the results that you're telling them before they even think about spending thousands of dollars from working with you. But the good news is that there's a system that I discovered that solves all of these problems for you, allowing you to get more calls booked, less objections, and higher conversion rates because people are familiar with you and your offer, which leads to more sales on autopilot for your offer. YouTube is a trust building machine that already pre-qualifies your leads. They get nurtured with hours of value, and YouTube sends them to your sales calls already pre-sold on working with you. And on top of all this, you get paid to post on YouTube, meaning that you could be profitable on the front end. Unlike ads where you're actually spending money to get acquisition, here you're actually profitable on the front end and you're getting paid to post videos. Just like these videos on my client's channel where he's made over $6,000 in AdSense on his most viewed video, and another video he's made over $3,000 from AdSense, YouTube paying him to post a video. So over the next 15 to 20 minutes, get out your pen and paper, get ready to take some notes because I'm going to break down everything raw, no BS, so you can reverse engineer your offer and actually build a YouTube sales system that books you 10 to 30 qualified sales calls every single month on autopilot. Now, before we actually break down the system, we got to understand why what we're doing right now is not working and how we could fix that. Because right now we are in a trust recession crisis. This is a study done by the US General Social Survey in 2022, and it's pretty much a chart showing you how much interpersonal trust has gone down from 1972 to today. 32% of Americans today do not trust each other, which is down 46% from 1972, and 71% of them do not trust businesses today. So what this means for your sales process is that prospects are going to automatically assume that you are lying until you give them the reassurance that you're not. And we are in a paid ads death spiral. This is the average Instagram CPM from 2023 in January to December 2025. And as you can see, this is where it was in January and now it's here in 2026. The average Instagram CPM in December of 2025 was $13. Paid ad costs are up 61% since 2020. And your margins are shrinking because the client acquisition cost is through the roof. A few years ago, you could get away with doing the sales first funnel where you're running ads and you're sending them straight to your VSL and straight to a book a call. But nowadays, it is getting more and more expensive and less effective running this strategy and going with ads first. Because you're trapped on the hamster wheel. You're spending money on ads, then you get some leads flow in, right? You stop spending money on ads and then you get no leads. The more money you also spend on ads, the more unqualified leads you get. Your sales teams is going to be overwhelmed with objections and your no-show rates are going to be 40 to 50%. And if you run that sales first funnel, you are going to be stuck on this hamster wheel. If you don't spend a single dollar on ads, you will never get another lead. You're stuck in this hamster wheel and it is not optimal for scaling your business. But what if I told you that there's actually a system that solves all of the problems I mentioned at once? And that's when we come to the solution, which is the organic YouTube sales funnel. Now you're probably wondering, how does this funnel even work? And that is because of something called the 7-11-4 rule. The 7-11-4 rule was a study done by Google, and it pretty much breaks down the average amount of time a viewer needs to see someone's content to trust them enough to buy. It says we need 7 hours of time through 11 different touch points and through 4 different social platforms or locations. Now you see, YouTube alone actually covers a majority of this. 7 hours of watch time could be done very easily on YouTube. The This is from my client's channel, Amplify Views. He's gone over 71,000 hours in watch time in the last year. That means everyone who came across this video, all that summed up is 71,000 hours that people spent watching his content, trusting him, getting to know him as a person, and just seeing that what he's talking about is actually legit. And then we go to touch points. Every single video that you upload is going to be a touch point on your channel. So the more videos you upload, the better. This is going to give viewers who see your content multiple different videos they could keep watching after the current one they have watched, which is going to increase your watch time, and it's going to build more trust with the viewer. And then we have 4 different locations. YouTube alone is one of them, and then also your landing page, or where you're sending your traffic to from YouTube, is another one. So that's already 2 out of 4 touch points that just YouTube alone has conquered. So what does this actually look like? I'm going to break it down on my channel. So we have a video at the top. If someone watches a video, YouTube is actually going to cookie them, and they're going to keep getting sent your content over the course of days, weeks, and months. So once someone watches one video, they go back and watch another video. Someone watches these videos, they keep getting funneled down more and more videos, right? They see it on their sidebar, they see it while they're scrolling, just watching YouTube normally while they're like eating lunch. They see your video pop up, and they're going to see these videos in their sidebars as well. They're going to see these videos pretty much anytime they open up YouTube, because YouTube actually cookies them. So they keep getting funneled down watching the videos, and they get sent to this video. Now this video is my conversion asset. It's my VSL, and it pretty much is the video I send all my viewers to so I can convert them to buy or book a call with me. So this sends them straight to my landing page, and my landing page either sends them to a book a call, or it sends them to my Twitter, which I also post on, and I build even more credibility for myself so that someone who's interested in working with me can see everything there. Now this works really well because YouTube is a platform that builds trust at scale. There's no other platform in the world that people are going to be spending hours watching your content. For example, my channel, 13 minutes of video, 11 minutes, 18 minutes, 7 minutes, 9 minutes, they all getting funneled down, and they're all watching my videos. This equates to hours over the long run versus an Instagram reel or a paid ad. They're only with you for 30 seconds to a minute. They're just nowhere near getting enough of the 7 hours of watch time that's needed. And YouTube is a search engine. When people come on the platform, they come with intent to learn something. As you can see, YouTube is the 2nd ranked website in the world with the most traffic. Over 2.74 billion monthly active users use YouTube. So you're targeting the biggest audience you possibly can while actually building this out on YouTube as well. And the average user spends 48 minutes daily on YouTube, giving you a ton of time to find the average person and make them consume your content. And YouTube is also low time investment if you do it the right way. So what does this system that I've implemented into my channel and my client's channel actually look like? This is what it actually looks like. There's 3 different types of content you make. You have top of funnel content, which is pretty much the broadest content you could make that applies to anyone in your niche. So a few examples of that are videos from my clients. So his channel is about YouTube growth, so how to get 1,000 subscribers fast. Anyone who has less than 1,000 subscribers is going to want to watch this video, which is why it got 1.1 million views. Another one is this is boring, but you'll hit 1,000 subscribers fast. Same concept. Anyone who wants to go on YouTube, anyone who wants to get to 1,000 subscribers fast is going to watch this video, and you could clearly tell a lot of people did because it's super, super broad. And another one, the simple art of blowing up on YouTube, another video we did, and this video, as you could see, got 100,000 views because it is so broad. It's just talking about how to blow up on YouTube, and who doesn't want to blow up on YouTube, right? Everyone in his niche wants that outcome. And then comes middle of funnel videos. Now these videos are subcategories and solving specific problems in your niche. So for example, on the same channel, my client's channel, the formula for viral YouTube thumbnails. It's solving a very specific problem that people on YouTube face, and that is how to create viral thumbnails, which this video solves. And just like these other 2 examples right here, right? How to edit a YouTube video, right? Or how to actually properly A/B test your videos with the right packaging so you could optimize for more views. These solve specific problems that people are looking for, and that is why it is in the middle of the funnel. And these videos as well, going from top of funnel to bottom of funnel, they're getting higher to lower views. So top of funnel content is always going to get the most views. Middle of funnel videos are usually going to get less views than top of funnel videos, and bottom of funnel videos will be getting the least amount of views, which brings us to bottom of funnel videos. Now these videos are strictly case studies, pretty much just trust building videos on your channel, client interviews, right? Anything that will build trust with your audience, and is pretty much the end of the road for someone who's thinking about working with you. It's giving them reassurance that your strategy and what you're actually selling and your actual offer works. And these are examples from my client's channel where he's doing client case study videos, pretty much just going and interviewing them and telling them how working with them has transformed their business. Now, what this looks like on my client's channel is that he's posting top of funnel content, middle of funnel content, content and bottom of funnel content, and they're all getting pushed back to this video. This is his conversion asset. It is a free course video. It's pretty much a 6-hour full YouTube course that is worth thousands and thousands of dollars, but he gave it away completely for free and he uses it as a conversion asset. So people who watch this video, they get sent to these 3 places. The first is to his landing page for his high ticket offer. Second is his school community that he's built. And third is the landing page to buy his YouTube book. And just like what I said earlier, this works so well because whenever YouTube cookies our audience, they get sent videos like this and they see it on their homepage, and you just create a system for them that they pretty much just fall into your trap. You're hitting them with top of funnel videos that pretty much just give them videos on their dream outcomes, helping them achieve that. Then you retarget them with middle of funnel content, which is solving more specific problems they face. And then you're retargeting them with bottom of funnel content. Once you've already built a lot of trust with them, once they've already watched a ton of your content, gone to know who you are, and they're seeing videos like this, which are pretty much reassuring them that what you are selling works because they've seen how it transformed other people's businesses and lives. And implementing this YouTube sales funnel, my client has gone over 65,000 subscribers on his main channel because of this format. He's gone over 3.2 million views across his whole channel since the day we started working together, which has led him to making over $500,000 from YouTube, over $70,000 completely organically in a single month. And he's actually even been able to be profitable on the front end of this system. For example, his free course video that I talked about earlier, it's actually made him $500 just posting the video. And it's gotten views over time, as you can see. This is a span of over 384 days, and it keeps getting views every single day. This is important because it's not like Reels or paid ads where someone sees your video once and that's it. People are going to be viewing your content for years to come. So every single video that you post is an investment on your channel because the long-term ROI on it is insane. And here's another video on my client's channel. It's his most viewed video. It has over 1 million views and it has made him over $6,800 in AdSense. And as you can see, just like the other video, it gets views over time. So you could post a video today and from a year from now, it's still getting views and it's still retargeting the audience that you're looking to sell to. And that's why YouTube is so powerful. Now you're probably wondering, you've seen the result from my clients getting millions of views. For example, this video, right? Hundreds of thousands of views. You're probably thinking, do I need to go viral for this to work? And the answer is no, you do not need to go viral for this YouTube strategy to work. So if you want to stay incognito but still implement YouTube in a way where it will benefit you, this system actually still works. So how do you actually reverse engineer your whole offer and implement this for yourself? It all comes down to 3 simple steps. So how to actually implement all this? Step 1, understand your ICP. Before we even post any videos, before we do anything, we need to understand who we're making videos for. Because the number of views that we're getting do not matter. It's who is viewing that is more important, is that we should focus on. Which is why understanding who we're making content for is going to be the most important part of YouTube and most important of actually targeting the right people so you could pull them down your funnel and actually sell them. So what you want to do is create a YouTube viewer avatar. You want to list out your niche that you're targeting, what their avatar is, so how much money they make, their age, their income, what type of business model they have, their industry, right? Their characteristics, what these people are actually like, and what problems and challenges that they face. And you should go really in depth on this. So list out their main goals, right? Their biggest fears, their biggest complaints, and what they struggle with the most, false solutions that they think will work that actually don't, and common objections that they have, because in your videos you also want to handle objections inside of them. So for example, for my offer, this is my exact viewer avatar on YouTube, right? My niche is scaling organic YouTube traffic for businesses. That's what I do. And the person I'm targeting, they're making over $20,000 a month, right? They're 18 to 40 years old, right? And they're coaches, consultants, info product sellers, or agency owners. And some niches they could be in is fitness, right? X monetization, any type of paid ads, email marketing, drop shipping, SMMA, SaaS, high ticket sales closers, crypto guys, day traders, and AI automation guys. Those are some of the key niches that I'm targeting. And some of the characteristics of these viewers that I'm trying to attract are growth driven, ambitious, already leveraging some online platforms, but they're underutilizing YouTube or just not using YouTube at all, right? And these people want to increase their lead gen, they want to establish authority, boost conversions, and book calls through a stronger YouTube presence. And some of the problems my viewers might be facing is they're struggling to crack the YouTube algorithm. They're struggling to actually turn YouTube into a consistent source of sales or a consistent source of leads for their offer. And I also wrote down some of their primary goals, their secondary goals, some of their biggest complaints, and some secondary complaints like they don't want to be famous, right? So that's just an example of my ICP sheet for the viewers that I'm targeting on this channel, right? And now that we know who this person is, we could finally start making tailored content for them. Which brings us to step 2, the type of content to make on your channel. It's very simple. You want to solve their problems. That is the content that you're trying to make. Just like Nick's setting, for example, all of his videos are based off solving problems for his audience. For example, this video, how I build and sell AI infrastructures. Someone who is struggling to build AI infrastructures or wants to know how, that is a perfect video. It is going to solve their problem. Someone struggling with huge teams or not knowing how to hire the right people, this video is perfect for them. I made $151,000 in a single month with 85% profit with a team of 3. This video solves your problem. And for example, like this video as well, the exact Instagram ad strategy that made me 1.2 million in 2024. If you're running Instagram paid meta ads, right, and you want to make that much money, this is a video that is a no-brainer for you to click on because he's delivering value and he's actually solving the problem that you want fixed. So go over problems that your offer solves. So for example, my client, right, this is on his second channel, how to get 30% longer session time on your YouTube channel, right? This is a middle of funnel video helping people get more session time from their videos. How to build a $1 million YouTube channel in an hour, 24 minutes. This video is just huge value up front, right? Because you could tell it's an hour and 20 long. And this video, you could tell is going to be valuable because it's everything you need to know in an hour, 20 minutes, how to build a YouTube channel. And how to turn your YouTube channel into a lead gen machine, which is probably why you're watching this video right now, because you're struggling to utilize YouTube in a way that'll actually benefit your business. Now you know what type of actual content to make and what to actually go over in your videos. How do you actually present that information and how should you record those videos? Well, there's like 4 main ways that I'd recommend. So first is talking head, sort of like this video done by Brez, where you're just sitting down and pretty much just talking to a camera is literally just a talking head. And usually these videos, they have animations over it, right? Or you could do something very raw where it's just you in front of the camera. But I would recommend if you're doing this type of style of videos, I'd recommend having some visuals added in screen in post-production by an editor. Next is the iPad breakdown style. Now this style actually became very popular in the last year. And here's an example of Iman doing it. Pretty much you having an iPad and you have a presentation on your iPad and you're going over that live in the video. You're also writing down notes. You're scribbling on the actual iPad and everyone could see that on the iPad view on the right. This style is really good for engagement and it's also a really good way to present information because you can structure the video in a seamless flow. So next we have the mastermind style. Now this is if you're talking at like a business event, right? And you have a presentation, you could do videos like this where you actually record it. You have your cam in the bottom corner and then you also have the slideshow as you're going through it and as you're talking to the audience. So this would be a lot more of a rare video and it's definitely the one that's probably done the least on YouTube, but it's actually super valuable because it's super raw and it's a slideshow, so it presents information super easily and everything you could see on screen helps you understand what is being said very well. And last but definitely not least, we have screen recordings. Now screen recordings is what I'm doing right now, right? I'm screen recording a Mira board and I made up a presentation and I'm literally just sharing my screen on my computer and I'm breaking down everything right now live. You could do this by screen recording a Mira board like I'm doing right now, or you could even do stuff like Google Slides or Google Docs where you have a document set up or a slide set up and you're going through it with the audience. But the problem is you could make all of this content, right? You could post all of these videos and you could spend hours and hours in recording all this content, but no one will watch these videos unless you get down the 80-20 of YouTube. The 20% of the work that gets you 80% of your results on YouTube. And that is your thumbnails and your packaging overall. Now, if you're a business owner and you have a niche offer, one of the biggest things that you could do to improve your packaging and to actually attract the right people onto your videos is by having the right messaging in your thumbnails for your target audience. So these are 2 really good examples of thumbnails. And these thumbnails are good because they both follow the 3-element rule, right? A lot of business owners have videos and their thumbnails are so cluttered. There's like 10 things on screen. There's a bunch of text. There's like a summary paragraph on the right. Way too much. Cut it all out. We want 3 or less elements on screen. So like this video by Jeremy Haynes, right? We have his face, which is 1 element. We have number 2, which is going to be an icon of Google Calendar, calls booked. And then 3 is the background, which is the Google Calendar screenshot. This thumbnail is so good because business owners use Google Calendar every day. So that's why the messaging is so dialed in on this thumbnail. Any business owner that stumbles across this video, it's a no-brainer to click on because it's made perfectly for them. And it also includes the dream outcome in the title of the video and in the thumbnail. So the dream outcome is 50 sales calls booked right here. And in the title, it's how to generate 40 to 50 qualified sales calls daily. That is the dream outcome for whoever we're targeting with this video. And same with this video by Daniel Bitton, right? How to turn $10 into $10,000 with YouTube. YouTube Shorts. This has 3 elements. So it has him right on the screen, a photo of him, and then his phone that he's holding, that's the second element, and then just the background, that's the third element. And as you can see, the messaging in this thumbnail is dialed once again because he's showing the YouTube dashboard on his phone. Anyone who does YouTube Shorts sees this dashboard every single day, and it shows the dream result in the thumbnail, which is $10,000 estimated revenue and 100 million views. This is hitting on his target audience perfectly because it shows their dream outcome and it shows things that they see on their daily basis. And now that we know how to make the right content for our target audience, and we know how to package these videos and how to actually get them to click and watch these videos, we have to learn how to take them from a viewer to a buyer on our channel. And that is by making a video that is a conversion asset. So you have 3 different video styles you can make to actually convert your viewers into buyers. The first one is a VSL video. This is going to be a 10 to 20 minute long video, and the whole point of this video is to put a CTA at the end and get people to book a call with you. Now, how you're actually going to do this and the framework to use for this type of video is this framework. First, you're going to want to call out who you're targeting in the intro. Then you're going to introduce the problem. Then you're going to introduce the solution. And then you're going to CTA. That is going to be the structure of this VSL video. And this VSL structure is definitely one of the most effective conversion assets you could have. And it works extremely, extremely well. And all of these videos that I go over is going to be the videos that you're going to be sending all your other videos viewers to. This is the conversion asset. And you're just going to have end screens in the end of all your other videos that point people back to this video. Next, we have a free course video. Now, the free course video is pretty much exactly how the name implies it. It's going to be a 2 to 8 hour long free course, or even longer, like this one by Jordan Brown is 18 hours long. And you're pretty much just going to give away a completely free course that you would charge thousands of dollars for, breaking down everything A through Z in the niche that you're targeting. You're going to go over how to do pretty much every single step of the way into getting XYZ dream result for that niche. And every hour in this video, you want to CTA directly to your offer. That is how you're going to convert people and send people to your landing page or to wherever you book in a call with them. This is probably the highest ROI video you can make out of all 3 of these videos because not that many people make this video. As you can see, filming 18 hours of content and breaking down everything A through Z in dropshipping is a ton of work. That's a ton of effort that you have to put into for one video, which is why most people don't do it. And that's the beauty of it. Not that many free courses are out, especially in a lot of your guys' niches right now that you're watching. Not that many people have made these videos in your niches. So making this video is 100% the best conversion asset to have in 2026. And like I went over earlier with the 7-11-4 rule, this video is hours and hours long, right? So that's already increasing hours of watch time. The YouTube algorithm is going to see that people are spending so much time on your content. It's going to keep giving them more content. It's going to increase your session time, and it is going to just pump out your content to more people. The only person who should not make this type of video is if you're like an info seller or your main business is actually selling courses, where giving away a free course wouldn't make sense. But other than that, this is 100% the best video to make in 2026 as a conversion asset. But there's also another video style, and that's a story video. Now, a story video is really good for B2C guys or people that have lower ticket offers. So this is a good example by Daniel Bitton, how I earned $500,000 at age 18. This video pretty much just goes over how he's made his money, right? And what he did over the years of working in the online business space to achieve that dollar figure at his age. And in this video, he goes over his character as well. And you can pretty much just get an understanding of who this guy is. And of course, in all these videos, you want to send people back to your landing page. So that is the 3 different conversion assets you can make. If you're B2C, I've seen story videos work really, really well. And pretty much for anyone, a VSL video will not hurt. A VSL video is super, super good. It's the most basic one. It's the most common one, but it works very, very well and it's very effective, which is why you see it so often. But if you can, make that free course video. So now that you know how to implement the YouTube sales funnel into your business so you can reverse engineer your offer and actually do all of this from scratch, there are actually 2 paths you can take. The first is doing all of this by yourself. Now, if you implement everything that I just went over, you 100% will succeed and turn YouTube into a consistent source of leads for your offer. But the problem is, right now, you probably think you have it all figured out after watching everything that I just went over because I laid down the whole foundation and everything you need to know to start today. But the thing is, understanding what I just broke down and actually implementing it into your own channel is 2 completely different things. Today, you think you have it all figured out, but in 3 months' time, 6 months' time, in a year, you're not going to be seeing the results that you were aiming for. You're going to be stressed out, not knowing how to make your thumbnails better, not knowing why videos are not performing on your channel, and just dealing with the lack of experience you have because you're starting now. Because you'll have to learn how to come up with video ideas for your niche. You're going to learn how to make thumbnails to make your viewers to click. You're going to have to learn how to write titles that are proven to target your audience. You're going to have to learn how to write scripts that hook your viewers throughout your whole videos. You're going to have to learn how to edit your own videos. You're going to learn how to manage a creative team if you hire a creative team to handle your content for you. You're going to learn how to manage your time and actually stay on a consistent upload schedule, because YouTube is super important to have consistency on. And you're going to have to learn what works and what doesn't on your channel. You see, YouTube is a complicated game, and you'll have to go through months or even years of trial and error before you succeed on the platform, which might lead to you quitting because you are not seeing the ROI that you were originally looking for. You're not getting the results that you're expecting when starting YouTube, which is going to waste all of your time. Then you're going to go back to your current strategy that is completely broken, where it's like a roller coaster. You're spending money on ads, you're getting good leads, and then you don't spend money on ads, you're getting no leads, and you're in this roller coaster of battling the paid ad system, trying to get people to trust you, but just spending a ton of money and dumping that into ads, trying to get new people to see you and actually booking a call with you, where you're burning thousands on paid ads every single month. You're battling no shows, unqualified leads, and you have lower profit margins because your ad costs are rising, and your sales team is probably begging for help because everyone that is getting funneled into your calls are all unqualified. But there's actually another path, which brings us to the second path. You could work with us. We handle everything A through Z completely done for you. We come up with viral video ideas for your target audience to attract buyers. We make thumbnails that force your ICPs and your target audience to click on your videos. We create the titles that your viewers are actively searching for. We edit the videos so we can keep the audience engaged through the whole video. We even post the videos for you. And on top of all this, we track all your channel analytics to make the necessary adjustments for better performance moving forward. How it works is, first, we hop on a call with you to see if we could actually help you, because quite frankly, we do not work with anyone who we are not certain we could help. Second, we build out a monthly content plan for you, giving you everything you need for the upcoming month. That comes with 4 video ideas, so for weekly uploads, 1 posting every single week, titles for all 4 of those videos, fully done for you YouTube scripts for every single video so you know exactly what to go over in each video. We make you the whole intro and the whole script completely done for you so you know exactly what to go off of, making the recording process as easy and possible and as low friction as possible for you to do. And we also give you 4 thumbnail concepts for the videos and how we're going to package them and the overall ideation for each one. All you have to do is set 2 to 4 hours aside per month to record each video that we make for you. Now, one of the best ways to do this is by setting aside a few hours in a single day, 1 time per month, to batch film the whole month's worth of content. Right, so literally just blocking off 4 hours of your schedule 1 time per month, and you'll have a whole month of YouTube content. Once you record the content, we will edit the video and we'll make the thumbnails with the headshots that you also make. So we'll edit the videos, right? We'll make the thumbnails. And these are some examples of the thumbnails. These are current ones on my channel. Then we post the videos. We click upload and boom, your video is live. Following this exact system is exactly what led to one of my clients getting over 65,000 subscribers on his main channel. In the first 30 days of working together, he literally got 1,000 subscribers and over 26,000 views. This was just from the first 4 videos on his channel. And all of this has made him over $500,000 as of a few months ago. But like I said earlier, we only work with business owners we know for sure 100% we could get good results for, where we turn YouTube into a consistent source of leads, getting you qualified book calls every single month, less objections, and higher conversion rates because people are already familiar with your offer. So if you want us to come in and completely reverse engineer your offer, build out this whole system completely done for you, everything from the titles, the thumbnails, the video ideas, editing the videos, and even posting them and analyzing each one, then click the first link in the description and book a call with me and my team. In this call, we'll go over how we can help you build out this entire system and actually make it profitable for your business. And no pressure with this call at all, because at the very least, you'll walk away with positive insights and actual value gained from this call. So click the first link in the description. It'll take you to my website where you could either scroll all the way to the bottom and book a call, or you could click the book a call buttons that there are on the website and select a date and time that works for you. I look forward to seeing you on our call.